Grammy Awards. Who's nominated, who will win, and how to watch. The Grammys are music's biggest night, both literally and figuratively. The ceremony, which takes place in Raye on Sunday night, runs for a staggering 8 hours, attracting the biggest stars in pop, rock, country, and hip-hop. Organisers will hand out 94 awards, recognizing everything from Best Pop Album to Best Choral Performance. Beyoncé and Taylor Swift have both confirmed their attendance, as they square off in the Album of the Year category for the first time since 2010. Swift won on that occasion, fact fans. There'll also be performances from Charli XCX, Sabrina Carpenter, Benson Boone, Shakira, Stevie Wonder, Swims and Raye, and an in memoriam tribute to Thriller producer Quincy Jones. Here's everything you need to know about the ceremony. 1. Who's going to win Album of the Year? The big question of the night is whether Beyoncé will finally win Album of the Year after 4 previous losses in the category. During last year's ceremony, her husband Jay-Z addressed the oversight, telling the audience, "I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work." Beyoncé's latest record, Cowboy Carter, is a wildly ambitious attempt to contextualize and commemorate the black roots of country music. It's the sort of thing that delights Grammy voters, who traditionally prefer albums that elevate America's musical history over contemporary, cutting-edge productions. But the album's excessive length, including a few weaker tracks in its latter half, could count against it. Billie Eilish is currently the bookmaker's favorite with her third album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Mixing passionate power ballads with violent electronic shifts and hip-hop swagger, it marks a new evolution in the star's songwriting partnership with her brother Phineas. Charli XCX's Brat is a career-defining pop record that became a cultural phenomenon. The best-reviewed album of 2024, it's probably too abrasive for the Grammys' more conservative voters, but that's their loss. And you'd have to be crazy to ignore Taylor Swift. Her 11th album, The Tortured Poets Department, was the biggest seller of last year, a fact that will undoubtedly be taken into account, even if the record is one of her weaker efforts. If she wins, Swift will collect her 5th Album of the Year trophy, more than any other artist in Grammy history. 2. What about the other big prizes? One of the year's most stacked categories is Record of the Year, better understood as Best Single. Aside from a rogue nomination for the Beatles, see below, the shortlist reflects a stellar year for pop music, with Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso and Charli XCX's 360 up against Beyoncé's Texas Hold 'Em and Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather. But the frontrunner is Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, a furious takedown of his rap nemesis, Drake. It's as catchy as it is legally contentious. If it wins, it would be only the second hip-hop single to win the category, following Childish Gambino's This Is America in 2019. In the Parallel Song of the Year prize, which recognizes achievement in songwriting, the smart money is on Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga's Die With a Smile. Both artists are perennial Grammy favorites, and their virtuoso ballad will be catnip to voters. Their competition includes Shaboozey's A Bar song, Tipsy, which was America's longest-running #1 single of 2024. However, the fact that it's based on a previous hit, Jaquan's Tipsy, is likely to count against it. Chappell Roan's breakout single Good Luck Babe is another strong contender, notable for its soaring high notes and a piercing lyric that skewers internalized homophobia. Billie Eilish's gossamer ballad Birds of a Feather is a similar masterclass in songcraft, making this category one of the hardest to predict. By contrast, the coveted Best New Artist prize is pretty much a two-way split between Chappell Roan and Sabrina Carpenter, both of whom established a dominant chart presence in 2024 after years on the pop sidelines. That's bad news for the sole British nominee, 6-time Brit Award winner Raye. But at least she's in good company, alongside breakout rap star Doechii and big-hearted pop singer Teddy Swims. Asterisk rowdy after parties cancelled. Why this year's Grammys will be somber. Asterisk Grammy Awards 2025. List of nominees. Asterisk Beyoncé surpasses Jay-Z in all-time Grammy nominations. Asterisk how rave culture inspired Charli XCX's Brat. Asterisk critics praise Billie Eilish's bold and brave new album. Asterisk Chappell Roan interview. I'd be more successful if I wore a muzzle. Asterisk Grammys 2024. The highs, the lows, and why Taylor Swift won 3. Which Grammy records could be broken. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter has 11 nominations, potentially making it the most rewarded album in Grammy history. The record is currently held by Santana, who got 9 trophies for his album Supernatural in 2000, coincidentally, the same year that Beyoncé received her first Grammy nomination as part of Destiny's Child. And if Cowboy Carter doesn't take home the best album, Beyoncé still breaks a record for the most nominations in that category without a win. Billie Eilish could become the first female artist to win Record of the Year 3 times with Birds of a Feather. Paul Simon and Bruno Mars are the only other artists with 3 wins in the category. Rapper turned flautist, Andre 3000, is also poised to make history. If he wins Best Instrumental Composition, he does so with the longest song title in Grammy history. I swear, I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time. The current record holders, in case you were wondering, are Oklahoma band The Flaming Lips. In 2007, they won Best Rock Instrumental Performance for the magnificently titled The Wizard Turns on the Giant Silver Flashlight and Puts on His Werewolf Moccasins. 4. Who votes for the Grammys? More than 13,000 members of the Recording Academy vote for the Grammys every year, including musicians, producers, lyricists, and even the people who write CD liner notes. To qualify, they must be currently working in the music industry and pay an annual subscription of $150, £120. All former winners are also eligible to vote. Every member is allowed to vote in up to 10 categories across 3 fields, such as rock, classical, and R&B. They are encouraged only to vote in genres where their expertise lies. Additionally, every member, regardless of their background, gets to vote for the 6 biggest awards of the night. Those are Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best New Artist, Songwriter of the Year, and Producer of the Year. The 2025 awards recognize music released between 16 September 2023 and 30 August 2024. The winners are not revealed until the ceremony. 5. How did the Beatles get nominated? The Beatles might have broken up 55 years ago, but they're up for 2 prizes on Sunday: Record of the Year and Best Rock Performance. Both nominations recognize Now and Then, a song that John Lennon demoed in the 1970s, and which was finally completed by his surviving bandmates Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr last year. Grammy voters, with their eyes firmly trained on the past, rarely miss an opportunity to reward the Beatles. 8 years ago, for example, the band's documentary 8 Days a Week, the touring years beat Beyoncé's groundbreaking Lemonade for Best Music Film. In some ways, that's correcting a historic wrong. In their prime, the Beatles were nominated for Record of the Year 4 times, for I Want to Hold Your Hand, Yesterday, Hey Jude, and Let It Be, but lost every time. A win in 2025 would prove that Beatlemania never fades, but voters may be put off by the Beatles' use of machine learning, a form of artificial intelligence, which was used to clean up Lennon's scratchy old cassette recordings. The Recording Academy's rules on AI say that only human creators can win Grammys, and that the human authorship component of the work submitted must be meaningful. That's true in the case of Now and Then, but many creators remain skeptical of the technology. 6. How will the California wildfires affect the ceremony? Quite a lot. All the hoopla surrounding the Grammys has gone. No pre-parties, no after-parties. Everything except the ceremony itself has been cancelled. All the money that would have been spent on champagne and vol au vents is being funneled into relief efforts. The Recording Academy and its affiliated Musicares charity have also set up a fire relief fund, which has so far pledged more than $3.2 million, £2.6 million, in emergency aid to assist music professionals affected by the fires. And the telecast itself will reflect the devastation, with segments honoring the first responders who risked their lives to tackle the inferno and protect the vulnerable. We'll still have performances. We'll still have awards and honor music, Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. told Variety magazine. But you'll know that something's happened, and you'll know that we're using music to do good. As part of that effort, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga will pay a special tribute to the city of Los Angeles and those affected by the wildfires, the Grammys announced on Saturday. 7. Is there a list of Grammy performers? You betcha. So far, the list includes Benson Boone, Sabrina Carpenter, Jacob Collier, Sheryl Crow, Billie Eilish, Cynthia Erivo, Charli XCX, Doechii, Herbie Hancock, Lady Gaga, Brittany Howard, John Legend, Bruno Mars, Chris Martin, Janelle Monáe, Brad Paisley, Ray, Chappell Roan, Shakira, pictured, Teddy Swims, Lainey Wilson, Stevie Wonder, Street Vincent. 8. How can I watch in the UK?